What strategies do you use, Maggie?
Great question. All right, strategies. Quiet room, without a doubt, as much as we possibly can. Sometimes with PT and OT, it's tough. You can walk in a circle in here. That's all you can do. You can't. But without a doubt, and then also even staying in front of him. I try to at least stay in front of him as much as I can. Or Scott, get his attention so he looks at me, and then we do something. So that's what, sometimes it helps with just focusing. I don't go as far as like closing the blinds and everything like that because I want you to realize that you're not paying attention to me. Some people don't have that ability. I think you know it. You're working on trying to control it. It's tough. One of the things yesterday morning, I saw him in the room, and so his roommate didn't have therapy. He was getting ready doing his stuff. We were talking. Then a therapist came in on the other side of the curtain, and I told Scott right away, ignore it. You have to ignore it. And it was tough for you, right? We were talking about that.
On this sheet, we had written,
what did we write?
Concentration Day. I was obligated to concentrate on everybody and everything that they said.
Yep. What was the other sign I made for you yesterday?
Can't. No free zone.
What was it? The can't free zone, right? We were in the can't free zone.
I gave it to Marty and told her that we wanted to get a big one for our kids,
Yes.
grandkids.
Yes. So we have the attention piece. Getting better. Absolutely. We had a setback, which was the UTI. As a team, we agreed. So on Monday, something was up. He wasn't doing as well as he needed. A lot more assistance, and PT and OT and I all talked, and we said, "Are you seeing the same thing?" Some people just have bad days. Some people do better in one therapy. A therapist might say, "Oh, he did no problem. He did great with me." Okay, well maybe it was me. But we all across the board thought something was going on. So the doctor checked his urine, positive for UTI, which can make changes in thinking. So since you're taking the antibiotics, you're clearing up.
You see a difference.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. Very quickly, even by yesterday. So, we have a couple of things also that are helping us, but are also standing in our way. So, the hearing aid misplacement. Unfortunately, that sets us back. Not a setback, it's a barrier. We got to jump over it. We got to jump over that hurdle. Because we already know that you take a little bit of extra time to process things when someone says something to me. Are you reading that screen or are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. I'm paying attention, Maggie.
Good. Okay. So.
I'm concentrating on what you're saying too.
Good. Oh, my goodness. So we know that he needs extra time to process. So the quiet room, the extra processing time, which you said even before. I remember the first date when we did our evaluation. You said, that's just, he picks his words. He chooses his words wisely. He's gonna, so that is fine. But again, back to sometimes before a stroke, you can compensate really well. Afterwards, it becomes a little more difficult. Okay, so the processing time is no problem. However, it's taking extra long without hearing aids in, and then now missing one hearing aid. What I was thinking about maybe doing is maybe trying to look at your hearing and find out, or do you know how much hearing loss is in that right ear?
Which is
to
the
know
worst,
how much we're losing?
He would know. Which is the worst ear, Scott? There's one where there's profound.
The left ear is.
The left ear's profound?
No, which is.
That's because my right brain was affected.
Which, before the stroke, which ear was your worst hearing ear?
It was the left ear.
Okay.
Okay, well, he's got that one in.
Yes, which is good. So, things like that, hearing aids, glasses, that kind of stuff, some people take it for granted. No, we need those in as soon as possible in the morning. Get them on, get moving, because if not, you know, even with glasses, if I look at him, I want him looking at me with his glasses on. So we also have the left neglect, the inattention to the left. You're getting so much better with that. That is when you're not looking to the left. Remember, what was one of the strategies that we used in your room to help you look to the left?
I put a headband with the light on the left side that was constantly flashing.
No. Think of Get Well. What was that thing? That helps you look to the left of your room, in your room. It's on your tray.
Maggie bought me a balloon that says "Get Well,"
I didn't buy it for you.
and it's lighter than air. It's got helium in it, and so it floats, and it says "Get Well." And I'm looking at it. It's on the left side of my bed.
So,
Actually,
It's on the right. It's on the right side now.
somebody moved it.
Right. Put it on
Well,
the
I usually put it on the tray.
You move the tray over to
Yeah,
the other
so I
side
have it
of
on the
room.
left side, and
Okay.
then the tray's in front of him like this, and it's sitting right here. And so I usually always sit to the left or
We'll just
stand to the left.
rearrange your room a
Yeah.
little bit.
And it's better, absolutely better than when you first came in. The balloon helps, and even things like, I'll have to show you this afternoon, but doing little tasks where anything visual to the left helps. We had, and I'll show you later this afternoon, we have our next session. One of the tasks, like you had said, I circle all of the boys' names or something. It's an attention task. And one of the things to help is a big fat line on the left. Colorful line to look left, look left, look left.
On the paper.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so I will show you that. Getting so much better. That is getting better. So, you know, the left neglect we can deal with. I'm not saying it's not a big deal. It absolutely is. The attention piece is number one on my goal sheet for you.
I have to do that.
Yes.
It's up to me to pay attention.
It is, but it's up to me as your therapist and your therapist team to help you do that. You're not trying to not concentrate. It's what's going on in your brain. So it's our job to help figure out strategies for you. Things like this, being in front of you, eye contact, quiet room, hearing aids in, that kind of stuff. Okay?
I got you.
Okay, good. All right, let's end there. When you have lunch, and then I see you again at 1:30, and we'll actually do some tasks, so you can actually see what we're doing. And then,
In here,
actually, we're going to be in R. What does R stand for?
red.
Red. So we'll be in red. So I'll meet you there.
People in there.
You got it. Okay.